Please allow me an opportunity now to call upon Saakar Yadav, who's the director and founder of Lexlegis.ai, a cutting-edge legal technology firm that uses artificial intelligence and machine learning to transform the legal industry. Lexlegis.ai is focused, of course, on leveraging AI to make legal services more accessible, efficient, and accurate, revolutionizing how legal professionals work and how legal entrepreneur with such a strong background in technology, law, and innovation has created ripples of effect in his field. So let's give him a warm round of applause as we welcome his presence as well. So over to you to take it forward.
Honorable Minister, Namaskar. Respected diplomat, dignitaries on the stage, delegates sitting down, honorable professors, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Saakar Yadav, the founder of Lexlegis.ai, and I don't have much time because a minister whom I admire a lot for the knowledge and the way from the IS. My father has been a civil servant, and of course, I have a lot of respect for civil servants, and a person who's taken this journey from Orissa and now revolutionizing railways and the information technology in India. I'm so honored and pleased to be presenting in front of him. Thank you for the honor, sir. So it's Legis, and not Lexlegis, it's lexicon on legislation. A product built in India, your trusted legal aid, accelerating legal research and justice. They say ignorance of law is not bliss. मतलब आपको law मालूम होना चाहिए, you should know law. But then, the law. How can anybody understand so much law? Can anybody here guess how many courts are there in India? Quick, with a mic, I'm going to make it fast, I don't have much time. There is a very beautiful, handcrafted wooden preamble with me. Anybody who's going to guess and get it close, I'm going to give him or her a preamble, handcrafted preamble, please, if that motivates you. Yes, there is somebody here. Yes, sir? 600, anybody else? Yes? How much?
10,000.
10,000, anybody else?
200,000. 200,000.
All right, sir, apne Sardarji, sir, you're close. There are about 18,000 courts. I would have wanted to take it little longer, but somebody please go and present him a preamble there fast. I move forward. The 18,000 courts in India. The present government from 2014 to 2017, please remember this is not an easy work. They have repealed 1824 laws. 1824 laws. Now quick, now you all are motivated. Another one coming there. Anybody, how many laws remain active today? Anybody can raise the hands. How much? No, anybody else?
50,000.
All right, nobody gets it. It's 800 odd laws still remain active. That's my father, I just told you, he is no more. There are certain civil servants and parents of the quality, jinke smaran matra, your mind purifies. And that my father was, who's motivated me to start this project. And way back in 1996-98, he used to say that there will be a time when computers will think, but even then you will need data. Overnight success takes 10 years, so I have heard. For us, it has taken 25 years, and we have not yet hit success. We are few years away still. 1998, we launched a search engine not just of tax-related decisions. In 2004, we started building the largest database of judgments across all laws in India. And 2014, we developed NJRS, world's largest repository of appeals for the government of India. It was the National Judicial Reference System. And 2024-25, I'm proud to present Lexlegis.ai to all of you. This is an LLM solution built specifically for law. We have trained it on almost 10 billion documents, 1 crore documents, on 20 billion tokens of data, and these are judicial judgments. Just to give you a comparison, the world's most funded and largest AI company, Harvey, who's been funded by OpenAI, Mark, who have funded them, OpenAI and Google Ventures, they are trained on 10 billion tokens of data. We are twice as them. We're working hard to see how we can finish the Indian story and go out. We have made great progress to simplify legal questioning, but we are still just 1% of the output. You know, we are at the weak AI stage. We are not really at a good AI stage. The world is at a weak AI stage. We will be progressing towards an AGI stage. And then it's expected by 2026-27, we all will be having access to AGI. It is said that the larger companies possibly has already cracked the AGI or would have cracked by the end of this year. And as we reach there, the laws are going to get much, much simplified. The legal data is a great solution, but what is the problem? Can anybody guess what is the problem? Yes, please. Absolutely right, sir. Pendency of... There's a backlog of cases in India. Anybody, what is the case backlog? Any number? Please give it there. Don't.
More than 2 crores.
All right, sir, here. There's 4 crore. Please give one here. And वहाँ पे भी मुझे झूठा नहीं खिलाइएगा. मंत्री जी बैठे हुए हैं यहाँ पे. देखिए कि सबको मिल जाए. नहीं 4 crores दे दिए यहाँ पे. मिल गया सर. एक क्वेश्चन का एक ही अवार्ड मिलता है. There are 4 crore cases, 44 million cases, but that's not the problem. Last year, 10 billion cases were filed, 1 crore. It amounts to 60,000 every court day. 60,000 cases in all these 18,000 courts, you know, various district court, tribunals. When I'm saying courts, I mean the apex court and the various courts. We have earlier in NJRS helped close 11,000 cases using machine learning and bunching of appeals in the NJRS project. And it was very quick. Decisions were taken by the finance ministry in this present government. It was after 2014. They took out circulars to instruct officers not to press on those cases, and that helped close about 11,000 cases. Where can legal AI help? Just to give an answer to all of you. There are 2 kinds of law, right? There's two kinds of problem. There's a question of law and a question of fact. Question of law is, am I allowed to give a speech here on the stage? And question of fact is, am I actually here giving the speech? So question of law can very easily be tackled with LLMs and AIs. Question of fact to a certain extent. We recently met some senior police officers, the SRPF head of Maharashtra, discussing how we can help solve forensic AI. That means if there is a photograph taken, how can we question the photograph? Was there a bullet found? How many glasses were on the chair, etc. Lexlegis is just not research. We have 3 models. We call it the legal aid: ask, interact, and draft. Ask is for question answering, interact is for document interaction, and draft is the various kinds of drafting that we can do. Here we could do an RHP filing, we could do drafting of replies, drafting of appeals. We have certain tribunal members who are trying to use it for drafting orders and not just appeals. So there's a large use case that we are working on. We are solving for 2 main problems. One is hallucination and one is explainable AI. So, this entire game of law is a game of trust. If it hallucinates, and some of you would know that certain GPTs hallucinate, you will not trust it. And second is explainable AI. That is, you have to give a reason as to why the AI is giving this. We have solved both of this, and this is the output that we are giving. Please remember, why did OpenAI and Google Ventures have to invest in Harvey? Because 3 projects, finance, legal, and medical, cannot hallucinate. You have to be accurate. So these large companies want to focus on smaller companies which can really work hard to get the accuracy up. Of course, we are solving for all stakeholders. Just a quick guess. Any guess on how many people can read and understand English in India?
2%.
No, see, if you don't raise that, you have to be a good student. There, please, sir. All right, 3 crores, who said? Please get up. All right, here. It's about 4%, but you're close. मतलब 100% mark नहीं मिली, 50% मिल गई. So less than 4% can read. There's a lot of effort by the judiciary and the government to translate judgments. But it's one thing to translate a judgment, and other thing to make it accessible to all. We are working to make it accessible to all. And where you work, you can get it on the web, you can get it on Microsoft platforms, on Google platforms, you could get it on WhatsApp. You would question that there are meta AIs, but they again hallucinate. Our AIs don't hallucinate. And of course, we could get it on our app. We are wanting to have the India today and the world tomorrow. We need blessings of all the senior people present here to please help us with this. But coming back to the problem, is backlog of 4 crore cases, sit down, somebody will give you please. तो बैठे मत रहो यार, इतने लालची नहीं रही, मिल जाएगा. Is the backlog of 4 crore cases the real problem? What is the bigger problem? Anybody? Shh. Delaying justice, okay. There are 10 crore cases coming in the next few years. 10 crore, the 1 crore last year. The 10 crore cases coming in the next few years. We need to find a way to solve these cases before they get to the judiciary. Courts are there to uphold the law, and they are not mere settlement forums. कि मेरा उसका झगड़ा हो गया, चलो मैं तुम पे केस कर देता हूँ, जाके कोर्ट में सेटल करेंगे. That's not the duty of the court. Now, in fact, the IRDA, etc., have said that it is mandatory to get arbitration. We are building a very large ODR. Hello? ODR platform to support ADR. I'm just rushing up a bit, so please bear with me. Does anybody know what ODR and ADR stand for? You are the person who was seeing my presentation behind, right? All right, give him. It's an online dispute resolution. We are launching Nyaya Prava with Captain Pankaj Kapoor, Vishruth, Yoda Plus. We are already working with banks, etc. We are also talking to Indian Merchant Chamber. Is sitting here, please stand up, just raise your hands. They already have an arbitration center. We're trying to see if we can get on to their 4 lakh members across the country to see if we can get ODR with ADR, alternate dispute resolution, but get it in an online forum so that the mediators can be anywhere in the country. So level 1 is a national grade and level 2 will be an international grade. We welcome participation. If you have ideas, please meet us at the stall and please help us on this. The last part of this, the justice delayed is justice denied. Sir, this is a very important use case for the IITians who are here. If you can solve this, we are open to discuss this with you. The under trials use case. There are 5,73,000 under trials, no people in prisons, out of which the under trials about 4,34,000, and 35,000 of them have already passed 3 years of sentence. It might be possible that some of them, just the maximum sentence is 6 months, but they have already spent 3 years in jail. This is a good problem to get those vernacular documents, scan it, use AI to bunch it, give some data to the government or to the judiciary to get this sorted so that we can get these people out of their problems. That's, if technology cannot solve real life problems, then there is really, and India का problem solve नहीं कर सकता है, तो क्या कर सकता है? Just a small little bad joke, please laugh on this. There was Mr. Tandon, no, not right now, I have to crack. There was Mr. Tandon on the stage here. He was saying कि उन्होंने एक रेफ्रिजरेटर खरीदा, रेफ्रिजरेटर में ऑटो ऑर्डरिंग था, कल रात को वो कह रहे थे, ऑटो ऑर्डरिंग था मिल्क का, लेकिन उनके फ्रिज में जब वो चलता नहीं था तो उन्होंने फ्रिज खोला तो देखा कि एक पतीले में एक देगची में मिल्क रखा हुआ है, उस पर एक स्टील का प्लेट रखा हुआ था, उसके ऊपर एक धनिया का चटनी रखा था, प्लेट रखा था, फिर नींबू का अचार. अब ऑर्डर करके दिखाओ कि मिल्क का ऑर्डरिंग अपने आप होता है कि नहीं होता है. इंडिया इज अ यूनिक प्रॉब्लम. वी हैव टू सॉल्व इट द इंडियन वे. द अंडर ट्रायल्स आर यूनिक प्रॉब्लम्स. आई रिक्वेस्ट द IIT students to take up this challenge. It's a big problem. Inviting you all. At the end, Samil, I've hurried up, sorry. Guru Govind do khare, kako lagu paye, balihari Guru aapno Govind diyo bataye. I can just tell you for sure, there's one gentleman here who was in Jammu recently and he passed out and he was motionless and possibly his heart stopped beating for a few minutes until somebody broke open the door, the driver was calling and he was taken to the hospital where he was revived. After a few days, he was back up in the air, hustling and organizing this event. This person is being such a motivational person for me. I absolutely, the sentence literally translates that if you see God and Guru standing, whose feet will you first touch? You should touch the Guru's feet because the Guru has shown you the path to God, and my Guru is Dr. Sharat Sharaf, who is just a hustler in his life. I would like to present to him. Sir, if I may request, to present to him this Constitution of India from our side. This is a 7-kilo limited edition Constitution of India bought from the Parliament, being presented through a parliamentarian and one of the ace parliamentarians. Thank you all, and for everybody else who is here, there is one sentence. This is the last sentence I can tell you. There is a reason I've called this brown, and my request is to please hear this very carefully. There is a lot of white capital chasing brown consumers. There is no white capital chasing brown technology. The brown capitalists have learned from the white capitalists and are also investing in the brown consumers. And ultimately, all the brown tech has gone to the drain. The so-called technologies that we call in India are mere crud operations that we do. My request is here that there are some investors here, they're very senior people here. Please invest in brown technology. Allow young students to fail. Don't ask them for balance sheets. Don't ask them for what turnover will you do. Please help the initiative of brown tech where we can sell our technology to the world rather than just selling our people to the world. That is my request. I end my thing with this. Thank you all. Thanks a lot. Thank you, everybody.